Right, we are back to do another sparring breakdown. We have Walter on the left, Adrian on the right. These guys are going to be having a little roll here. We're going to break it down as it goes. So yeah, these guys just kind of come out, shaking hands, getting their grips. Walter doing a good job controlling the collar here. Starts looking for a collar drag. Manages to put Adrian down, but these guys kind of clash with the other group, so they got to reset. Walter asks to go back to the same starting point, so they kind of just come in here. Walter just kind of finishes his pass, starts moving into side control. Something we see right away is Adrian on bottom here is overextending with his arms a little bit. He needs to do a little bit better job keeping his arms in. Walter looking to attack that forearm. It looks like he's picking up an easy underhook. Trying to get that arm behind his chest more. Kind of help Walter keep control of the arm better. We see Walter switch overhead here. Adrian doing a good job here blocking Walter's hip, trying to get to his guard. Walter keeps circling here. Now that Adrian has this hook over on the corner of his hip kind of makes some problems for Walter here. But Walter managed to break free and still maintain good position here in side control. You can see that he got his hands stuck in the belt, so they just separate real quick to kind of restart. Again, Walter just doing a good job keeping Adrian flat on his back here. See Adrian doing a better job now keeping his hands in, working a good frame. Walter looking to isolate the arm for maybe an arm triangle choke. He's got a good attempt here, but he's getting a little top heavy. See Adrian looking to bridge a little bit more. Again, a bit top heavy in the position here. Yeah, and Adrian manages to roll Walter over here and move into the mount. And now Walter's got to worry about that left arm getting attacked. Walter doing a good job here framing on the hips. He manages to bridge and get back on top. So we're seeing a pretty good exchange of positions from these two guys. Walter controlling the chest. Adrian trying to break posture, looking to grip on the pants. Staying on top. Walter manages to hit a nice knee cut pass. Starts moving into side control here. Again, same position. You can see that Walter's trying to capture this elbow here on the side. That's kind of a good positioning for him, but again, getting a little bit too top heavy. Adrian hitting a nice reversal there in that bridge escape. And again, same kind of position. We see Adrian now trying to solidify side control. Walter doing a good job trying to pummel his legs back in. And we see a reversal from Walter this time, moving on top. So yeah, just some nice scrambles from these guys. Adrian trying to pull the gi out. He's going to want to loop it to the other side of Walter's head here. If he can pull this over, he can look to attack some chokes of his own. Walter kind of separating here, creating some space. See him looking to try to isolate his arm now. So Adrian got a little overextended here. And Walter starts looking on a key lock. Does a good job getting his elbow down. So that was a nice little scramble these guys had. Let's go back just a little bit. I would like to, just right from here. This is perfect. So as these guys come around, Walter hits a really nice pass and starts moving into side control here. But something we're seeing from Walter here is that he's getting a little too top heavy. Something I really talk about with my guys is making sure that their chest doesn't pass the center line of my opponent's body. Hard to see because of the camera angle, but we just roughly want to see like this is the center line. We see Walter's head is way over the center line here. So when he's over the center line, it's going to make it really easy for him to get bridged over. Essentially all Adrian has to do is bridge over this left shoulder, and he's going to send him over. But Adrian's going to do a little bit more than that because I think he's grabbing the belt also. And once you grab the belt, things get much tighter. Or you're able to recruit a lot more leverage. So yeah, right here you see him start to reach, and he grabs that belt, and this is what's going to help him pull Walter over with so much force when that bridge comes. Yeah, there's the pull, and that's why he got so much leverage out of that pull to pull Walter over. And Walter just doing a good job. As soon as he hit his back, he just stayed active. And we'll see another little reversal here from Walter, and then this is where we'll see where that submission kind of came from. So again, like right away, Adrian doing a good job pulling the gi out. He's looking for like a Bravo choke from bottom here. And we see him pulling more of the gi out, trying to loop the head. But it's right about here. You can see like Walter got weary of it right away and started looking to isolate his hand. So yeah, right here you can see like Walter's just really focusing. He knows, I don't know what he's doing with that gi, but I don't want anything to do with it. And he's just trying to separate, just pushing away from here is all he really needs to do to break that grip. He's just got to be careful because the more his chest moves away from Adrian, the easier it's going to be for Adrian to recover his guard. But Adrian, in this moment and what kind of happened in the scramble, was really fixated on trying to get the choke, so he became less aware of the guard. And we see Walter doing a really good job here setting up a key lock. We see him drop his elbow to the mat here, twist, get the torque he needs to get the finish. So kind of an interesting little roll with these guys. We saw some nice scrambles and stuff. We're going to skip ahead a little bit because these guys take a little while to get moving again. We've got like a couple more scrambles from these guys. We'll see if anything else interesting happens. We see them start to go back at it. And Walter kind of taking top position this time, looking to pass on the outside. Doing a good job keeping his range, controlling the pants. Trying to force his knee into the center. Loses his balance a little bit, and Adrian manages to recover his close guard. Adrian's got a nice angle here. And manages to kind of tip Walter over. Oh yeah, this is kind of interesting little scramble these guys end up in. So they kind of end up in a kind of mixed position here. It's going to be hard to kind of put your finger on exactly what position they end up in. So we'll kind of see a bit more clearly as Walter postures up here. You see Walter kind of looking for like a bow and arrow choke, but Adrian still got a hold of his ankle. So Adrian's essentially kind of looking for a straight ankle lock here, but both of them are kind of out of position, right? And we see this happen a lot. We see it all happen a lot in jiu-jitsu tournaments and stuff. People try to make the best of it. And we see these guys start to kind of scramble out. Not a lot of pressure on Walter's foot. It's mostly just body weight here, or mostly just the squeeze. So he's going to be able to kind of survive the scramble. And maybe he managed to get the tap. I'm not sure if that was a space thing or if that was the tap from the ankle lock, but a nice little scramble from these guys. Let's go back and see if we can see that again. See if we can catch it again on the angle. Yeah, I couldn't see it. I'm not sure if Walter tapped there or not. We'll have to ask. But yeah, interesting little scramble from these guys. It could have just been uncomfortable for him. But either way, they kind of ran out of space, so they were going to need to reset anyways. Something Adrian could have done differently is like try to control the knee line better, stay a little bit tighter to Walter's hip with his feet. All that stuff would have helped to increase his chance with the ankle lock. So we see these guys kind of going at it again. We'll see if we get any more subs before time expires. We see Walter kind of starting to play some deli hiba here, doing a good job with his legs. His leg position is really strong here. Adrian doing a good job controlling that right leg. And we see Walter start to move in a top position here, working his knee cut pass again. Adrian doing a good job staying on his side. He's got to be wary of the paper cutter choke here. But he's doing a good job framing, keeping space. And time expires. So yeah, I thought that was a little interesting roll. We saw some nice scrambles in it and stuff. I thought you guys might like to watch it. If you guys have any comments or anything, feel free to leave them below. And if you like what you see, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. So yeah, thanks again for watching, guys.